What's up, my lovelies? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you like my last video with the roast chicken and some fries. So today I'm making beans and plantain with some fried fish. So this is my fish that I'm using. In Sierra Leone we call this fish snapper. It's red and it's very sweet. It's not the same as red tilapia. It's different in taste, yeah, and even in texture you can feel the difference. So what I've already done here is to clean my fish. If I'm going to fry fish or even in any form, I like removing the eyes, because if you're frying a fish, leaving the eye is going to make a spark, and that is something that you don't like, because it can even jump on you. So I always remove the eyes. So this is me just adding my rough seasoning that I normally use to make my you know season fish and everything. So I did not add any oil because I'm going to fry it. This is like dry seasoning. And for my beans, I'll be using I'm also doing something with my computer, so excuse me if you be hearing my mouse clicking. I'm like doing two things at the same time. That is my plantain, this is my beans, and then I'm going to like pick my beans. You see the brown and soft, I'm going to get it out, and then I'm going to go ahead with my plantain, fry, and then my beans was boiling, and then this is my plantain already fried. You see how beautiful it looks. And then in the heated oil, we are going to go ahead and start frying our fish. And this is me taking the last fish, because it's three. Fried first two because of space, and then fry the remaining fish later on. And then just removing it from the oil, and then we are going to of course get rid of this oil. And yeah, and then we are going to go ahead and just prepare our beans. So in a pot, after we have taken the beans out, we are going to add some red oil. We are using red oil, or can say palm oil, for this recipe. So we are going to add in our red oil. Don't panic. The oil is not too much. You will find out at the end of the video, so keep watching. So I'm going to just add in my onions. Like, my youngest is getting more and more interested in eating normal or adult food, I will put it that way. So now I'm trying my best. So we are saying a happy congratulations to the Peppa Pig family for the birth of their new baby. I was using my daughter's Peppa Pig plate for the onions. So I'm just going to, like, I normally make it like adding lots of things, but because she's trying to try new things, I'm getting a little bit going easy with adding too many spices, and also she cannot get bored of it. With time she'll get used of spices. Of course, I love seasoning food and making it tasty. So now I'm going easy on my cooking, and then when I'm making beans, I always add one that I blend. If you are an adult eating this alone, you don't need to make lots of blended beans by the side. Just make it easy. But because my youngest is trying new food, I'm trying to make it more baby friendly, let me just put it that way. So I'm going to, this is not spicy, don't worry, it's just paprika for the flavor. And then you already seen my Maggi cubes that I will be using for this recipe. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in my Maggi cubes. And also adding my chicken. I'm using the beef and chicken stock, by the way. I'm using both beef and chicken stock. What else? What else? It's kind of hard when you are like doing two things at the same time. And then of course you're adding some salt, yeah. Give that a very good mix, and then I'm going to add in some sardines. I just love to have that fish taste, you know. My God, what am I looking for here? Let me type something quickly. And when I'm adding the plantain, it's like I remove the how will I say the oil. Yeah, I drain the oil before turning the sardines inside of my pot. And then once the beans was like getting all juicy, then I'm going to go ahead now and add in the rest of my beans, you know, the blended one, the one that I blend. How have you guys been doing with everything? What do you like about beans and plantain? Do you like beans and plantain? Of course, Nigeria is popular. In Sierra Leone, where I'm from, it's mostly we had beans and rice, and then beans and bread. Ha! If you're a child going to school in Sierra Leone, and you have never bought or eaten our beans and bread, I don't know what you were doing in school or what you are doing in school. Because it's like a must. It's like a very common. What am I looking for? Okay. A very, very, very common thing. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you try this recipe. Bye.